1, 2, 3, 4.
Haiku time again. Welcome, listener, to the next vital recap of our juicy tale. Call to adventure, Margaret differs rightly, but compelled by wife. Friends bidden farewell, a forest revolution begun in earnest.
It's 10 years ago, and you are gathered around a campfire, bruised and bloodied. Along the road out from Lower Coastberg, you were ambushed by a group of bandits who put up a hell of a fight, but were ultimately defeated. And so now, as the night draws in, you sit and recuperate by the fire.
Telling you this, there's nothing quite like it.
No.
This says Jump as he scrapes the blood off of various parts of armour. You know, for a second there, I thought they were going to give us some trouble.
Oh, no. We had that one in the bag. We always do.
Oh, hey, do you guys remember when I took out my trident and stabbed that guy through the chin?
I do.
And his chin went inward.
I do.
No.
I was looking right at it. It was beautiful.
Oh, he was a sprayer, I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's the best ones.
Oh.
And did you see the bit where I smashed in that guy's head with my hammer? Just right in. Caved like a little egg.
Oh. You know what? I did, and I was so dang jealous about it, I was going to pretend you were evil just so I could get my vengeance. That's a Jump joke. That was a joke.
That was a good joke.
Because you're such a good fighter, and I'm so glad that you're with me on this journey, Maggie.
Ditto. Who did you murder, Blurg?
Fiends befell heroes, a chance to prove our talent. I hit him with an axe. I'm not even good at that. I just got lucky.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, that was a real good roll earlier on, mate. You must have really rolled with that. That's what I think I was trying to say. Morric, I see you over there looking pretty calm. Must have killed a few on your way.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
Go on.
I mean, I definitely saw him take down 2 or 3 evildoers.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about the viscera and the guts and the glory.
Yeah, what was it like? How did it feel? How did it weigh?
Well, I'm processing.
That's all right. It's a lot. Tell me this, Morric. You ever murdered anyone before?
Yes.
Well, look, take it from me. These guys were super, super evil.
I believe you, Jay.
That's all right. I cast detect good and evil. I can tell you definitely 99% of those, pure evil. There's 1% probability of error, but you don't want to look into that too much.
Why?
Because it's evil, Morric. Oh, guys, do you remember when I cut someone in half so hard with my flail?
I do.
They just sprayed blood all over all of us.
Oh,
Every single one of us.
That were easy to understand and comprehend. And I'm not going to think too much about anything else.
You know what? It's times like this, you're just glad that evil is evil and evil is evil.
And life is simple. And we have each other adventuring on the road.
Yes, the savage slaughter of those clearly desperate young men will surely be a great source of pride for us all for years to come.
Absolutely.
Back in the present, you find yourself on the outskirts of town, at the edge of the Wild Eye Woods, your journey beginning once again.
I'm not particularly good with an axe, but then I hit this guy in the face with it, and then I wrote a haiku about it, I think.
I remember I was holding the axe at the time. You were swinging me at enemies. I thought that we made a profoundly efficient team.
I'm pretty certain I did some good stuff too. I mean, probably with my hammer. It's usually with the hammer, sometimes with the fists.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did slaughter them all, didn't we?
Oh, we absolutely did. I seem to remember you doing something so grotesque, so inhumane to these pure evil villains that I definitely wanted to vomit, but I didn't, because it was a fight against evil.
And we were tough warriors. It was, we lived it fast and loose back then, eh? Fast and loose, the hijinks that we got into.
That's the way when you're fighting evil.
I remember you, Morric, tearing absolute heads straight off bodies.
Oh.
Just straight off.
I do what I can.
I've seen the plays they made about that day, Morric. Do you know who the lead is? Other than me, it's definitely you.
It's me. I didn't realise I was in a play.
no doubt they're still singing tales of our conquests on the road today. So if we come across it later on, perhaps completely at chance, depending on how God's feeling, we will definitely sit down and watch it.
Was I good?
Well, the performers change from production to production, so it definitely depends on the person and definitely the director. But I would say, on a whole, the story, outweighs the need for a decent performance.
Yes, I do remember this now. Plays. We didn't have those in the woods. At least as far as I know.
You get in with all the animals, but none of them invited you to the plays that they put on.
They didn't
The dark
know.
theatre ring.
Yeah.
They just thought we were a little bit simple. We wouldn't have understood. We were a simple folk, the humans. You know, they're like, let's not burden them with this art.
Yeah.
We felt it would be gauche.
Exactly.
Badger theatre is just beyond fearbold comprehension.
Mind blowing.
Yes, definitely Badger Theatre.
It's like a net.
They're like the known sort of artists of the woodland realm.
But all they do is
foppish,
pinter
though.
shit. It's just very hard to sit through.
The real classy ones wear like little vests and shit.
Then they Pinterest it. It's gotten a bit
Ooh,
hollow.
yeah, it's lost its charm.
We turned on badgers quick. Badgers in the art.
Yeah, we love.
Fuck 'em.
30 seconds ago, we loved them.
Yeah.
That's how culture works.
Waiting for Gobbo was just
Much better with badgers.
too high concept.
Mating for Badjo.
Badger. Have they made that in Australia already?
We don't have badgers.
Wow. The one animal you don't have.
At least we've
Waiting
got
for
snakes.
dingo.
Loads and loads of snakes.
Our journey resumes. New memories in tow, Rem. Innocence.
Rare. Innocence.
Well,
Good.
as
Good
you
work.
proceed further into the woods, Morric, you spot a group of ragged possums skittering out from the undergrowth, crossing the path ahead of you, dragging with them a woodcutter's axe.
Oh.
The one at the front stops and takes a defensive position before looking up at you and slowly blinking asymmetrically.
Weird.
I don't see anything weird about it.
Hello,
yeah.
little friends. Why do you have an axe, little friends?
We're taking apart the Warren.
Oh, wait. Shay's Warren?
The construction team at the Warren. We're stopping them.
Oh, you're stopping the construction team. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I'm so pleased. I thought you were joining them. Do you have?
We'll take them apart.
Do you have? Is one axe enough?
We stole this.
I'm so pleased with your efforts. Do you want stones or sticks? I can assist with more weapons. Axe is probably the best, though.
I can hear you talking about weapons, Morric. I could lend a trident if they want.
That might be a bit big, Jay. Little friends, would you be able to carry a trident?
We can try.
They can try, Jay. Would you like to hold it out to them?
My friends, I've been listening carefully to Mezza Isa's side of this conversation, and from it, I can infer that we have encountered a small band of eco-terrorists. I believe it would be in our interest to support them as best we can.
That is correct. Black.
Yeah, I was going to cast Detect Good and Evil, but I can see these guys are definitely going to be on the right side of history. So he goes to take out his trident, and he goes, although this is part of my promise to Tyr, God of Justice, to deliver justice to evil.
Do you have a small squirrel-sized trident? A blade?
I probably have a
fork.
very small knife
A
as
fork.
part of my pack.
Yes, a fork.
And he looks around and he finds a stick and goes, yeah, this is the weapon that is going to bring down the system, little friends. And I give him a stick.
And one of the possums at the back of the group snatches it in its gnarly little muzzle and then just shakes her head in what looks quite rabid a movement, but you can tell is excitement at this gift.
Yeah, that is a holy stick. Promise you that.
Okay, to war! And they skitter back off into the undergrowth.
Good luck, possum friends. Remember to go for the mare's eyes.
Are any of us able to enchant them before they reach their destination, as they run away from us?
Are we just going to burn our spell slots on buffing these possums?
Yes.
Okay, I've got...
I feel it would be a great use of... in a broader context, our actions saving Grumpo Dewclaw will mean little if the environment is
true.
destroyed.
Not.
I don't know if you've read any of these pamphlets written by magical Al Gore,
but it's really
Oh, yes, I've seen them.
quite something.
He's different to fantasy Al Gore, though, right? They're two different people. It's very confusing.
Very confusing.
And they oppose each other in every action.
It's a constant battle.
The battle between the two fantasy Al Gores is a very inconvenient reality.
Al Gore is a really good fantasy name.
Al Gore, yeah. If you just say it quick enough as one name.
Yeah.
Al Gore.
Not separated, just one word. Al Gore.
The writings of Al Gore.
Al Gore.
It sounds like fantasy, just like his bullshit about global warming.
Yeah, that's right, left.
You hear crickets in the undergrowth. Just,
But it's funnier than that.
just giving you some flavour. It's unrelated.
I wondered if you were going to introduce a new set of eco warriors that were going to come out and do something also terrible.
Eco warriors.
Hey, these crickets
warriors.
sound pretty interesting. Like they got some sort of agenda. And I go up to the bush and go, "Hey, mates, how's it going? What are you hoping to achieve today?"
You just hear the chirping of them rubbing their legs together.
I'm prepared to give them my only
They're
weapon.
saying they will be in charge of the... What are those things called where you put a rock in it and then you fling it?
Trebuchet.
That's it. The crickets are in charge of the trebuchets.
Oh, nice. Yeah, these guys are good. These guys are cool. He says, leaning away from the bush.
Yes, let them prepare, Jay. They've got lots of work to do.
I'll leave you lot with it. Peace. Peace be with you.
Not to be a bore here, Morric, but can you explain what's going on for those of us who don't speak any animal?
You see, Margaret, this is to help. Do you remember my friend Shay? Have you ever met Shay, my little rabbit friend? Yes,
yeah,
well.
probably. Did he come to the picnic? That you know?
Oh,
last summer?
yes. Yes. Wearing a little polka dot hat, do you remember?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes,
That
she
were
was
cute.
there, yes. The mayor and his henchmen, is that what you call them?
Colleagues.
Colleagues.
Staff.
They're trying to destroy Shay's Warren, which is very not okay. And we've given them some powers. The bear, my friend Bear, is going to tear the mayor to pieces. And then those little possum friends we just
Wait,
saw.
let me write this down.
It's all in the name of justice, you know how it is.
Oh.
Shay's Warren cannot be destroyed. There's so many families living there.
I get that.
The mayor is a disgusting person.
I get that.
Huh.
I get that.
That mayor pushed for free education for all the kids.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
Some classic no ending there from Mel.
Well, look. Well, look.
Fuck you, Paul.
I'm not even.
You and your
yeah, but
ideas.
we're pros, yeah. So we work through it. Yeah, look. That's really not what I was expecting to hear, Morric. But look, a friend of mine can't be evil, and I wouldn't dare disagree with them unless I thought they were wrong, which I don't.
Oh no, Jay. I'm sorry. I'm not. You maybe have more. You work at the school, Jay. You probably know. I know this from Dear. Dear told me that there was no education for the children. I'm not sure how wise or in the know Dear is.
Dear gets all this information off Fantasy Facebook.
Dear does seem to have some sort of extreme sociopathic disorder, but
Oh, that explains the twitching.
Dear is a QAnoner.
they also hate lying as much as I do. So look, I'm willing to go with you on this. If you say the mayor is evil, then if he's not dead by the time we get back, I may have to kill him myself.
I'm now having doubts about our plans.
I am slightly concerned also that we may be about to start a blood war in Lower Coastberg.
I guess we'll find out in 3 weeks' time.
None of our business, I guess.
It's actually closer to 6 weeks.
So 6 weeks' time onward.
We have got a schedule.
We just in the background. There's all these animals marshalling. They're just walking through
you
with
see
pitchforks and flames.
Flames,
They've
pitchforks.
got banners. Some of them have like a makeshift cage.
I should be honoured to share Lower Coastberg's Day of Reckoning.
Blurg's marching with them. He's already gone.
But you know, as interesting as this animal parade is, you know you've got places to be.
Are we 10 metres out of Lower Coastberg?
5 meters, not even 10.
We made camp and slept for the night, only a few metres away.
Just outside of Margaret's driveway.
Well, as the day moves on and you trek further through the woods, you happen upon a broken cart laden down with goods that are tied under a sheet at the side of the road, being looked at by a gnome merchant. The spokes of the wheel are well and truly cracked and splintered, and his horse is nowhere to be seen.
How do?
I suspect the horse in this.
It's always the horse.
Always the horse, if anything has taught me anything.
No, the gnome was the horse. He was pulling the cart and he's murdered the merchant.
Oh my god. This is
Indeed.
completely above my head. I think someone else should take charge on this.
Hello,
So,
friend. Is everything okay?
Oh gosh, you've come around at the perfect time. Oh, I was taking these goods to Lower Coastberg when my wheel cracked and my horse
Oh, yes.
Beauty got spooked.
Oh,
Be careful
dear.
travelling to Lower Coastberg. A day of terrible reckoning awaits there, in which there shall be blood in the streets and a great upheaval.
There. I wouldn't listen too hard. I think
It'll
you'll be fine.
okay. The marketplace is safe.
So you're saying your horse is gone
Yes,
and your wheels are broken?
yes.
Oh, dear.
That's a reach shame, that is. Well, all the best of luck.
Oh, wait.
Bye.
We must help.
Yeah, listen, what if evil's at play here?
Evil. Only
Yeah.
evil here is potholes.
Oh,
Which direction did Beauty run off in? I can try and find her.
Oh, I don't know. It could have.
Okay.
I was too distracted.
I will find her.
distracted, not by anything evil, I hope.
Can I look for hoof prints? Is that a thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll a
Oh, I might.
perception check.
It might be better
Use
if
your Witcher
my
senses.
dude does this in case you have something, because I'm trying to find out more about my arboreal alertness, which does just sound like awareness of trees.
Ooh,
But
alright.
it does say you have proficiency in the perception skill. So I guess it just means I'm generally more alert and might be able to. Does anyone have anything better than that?
It means trees know,
Well-
you know when trees are talking smack about you.
Yeah. Paul, you roll a perception, and now you roll an investigation.
Margaret's just sort of standing at the side of the road looking at her watch, like, schedule. She's got a little notepad out and she's started already planning out the route now. Toilet stops.
My roll's not great. That's a 9.
That is a
9.
12.
Morric, you can't see any hoof prints leading away
Okay.
from the cart.
That's odd.
And Paul, you can't see any hoof prints leading away from the cart.
Am I aware of any trees?
You know what? There's so
Do trees
many
exist,
trees.
Sarah?
There's an oak. There's a redwood.
Ooh, lovely.
A cedar.
Ooh.
Fantasy oak?
My friends, this area has clearly been very carefully cross-pollinated with seeds. These trees are unnaturally growing very close together. I suspect great evil is at play.
Finally.
Mr. Gnome, Ms. Gnome.
Miss it.
I'm not sure how to tell.
What are your pronouns?
He, him, name's Boggle.
Sir?
Boggle. Boggle, I can't find any hoof prints, which is unusual. Horse is quite heavy. They would usually leave a mark. Did you have an imaginary horse or a...
Did you stop believing in your horse?
Jay, this is unusual, yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a sense of... Because you're obviously a whole, evil
Oh, yeah, good.
justice,
Can you
good evil. Can you sense things?
I can cast detect good and evil, but that might be on a person.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! So for the duration, you know if there is an
Yeah.
aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you. It is still something that Jump would definitely cast, so I'm going to burn that straight away.
Great. And you do not get the sense that you get the sense that
Yeah,
no aberrations, no phase,
Seems-
terrestrials.
Okay.
seems pretty airtight. I reckon we should just go. Wait, hang on a sec. I've heard of one of those magic spell games called, I think it was The Witcher, where a horse was attacked by a griffin.
Oh, the
I'm not-
historical one, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any griffins round these parts, but it could be possible that some big skyfaring animal might have carried the horse away. An evil
I
in
guess we
itself,
could ask.
but very easy to get out of the 30-foot range, which my spell has.
Gnome friend, did a giant
Boggle.
bird lion creature sweep down and steal your horse away?
Oh, yeah, that could have happened, yes.
How would you not know?
I was distracted. Listen, could you just...
By what?
The horse running away with a griffin.
Uh-huh.
You listen to me, Boggle, and I get down on one knee. Ugh, okay,
You're still 3 foot taller than he is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking directly over his head. Listen to me, Boggle. We're on a pretty tight schedule. I don't know if you could tell us, but we were rushing by the time we came past you, and we need to know what you're hiding from us. And I roll persuasion, because if you don't, I might have to consider you evil. It's an 8.
That's not great.
Make a
Shit.
Not
dexterity.
great.
Make a dexterity save for me.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Yes, D&D.
In my mind, this little guy's just about to flip you on your back.
Yeah.
a quarter of your size.
I'd like to see that.
That's an 11, Sarah.
Okay.
Wow. Go Boggle. Go Boggle. Go Boggle.
Don't root for Boggle.
Boggle. I'm on Team Boggle already.
Not the sense of team unity that I feel that we should be adopting.
You're fortunate. He rolled a 10.
Ooh.
Shame.
So he goes to give you a slap, but he misses.
Aw.
Is his arm too short?
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Oh, I put my palm on his forehead. So he swings ineffectually.
Whilst he's still swinging ineffectually, I want Blair to sort of walk past this whilst it's still happening and just be like, is there anything that we can do to assist you? You needn't try to deceive us.
Just help change the wheel on this cart. I've got a spare. If the big boys could just lift the cart for me.
Yes, I can do
And then
this.
you frog man, you take the wheel off.
Oh, wait 1 second.
What?
Wait. Friend.
Yep.
Boggle. Is this your cart? Car.
I thought you were echoing. Cart.
Is this your cart?
Is it like a little Nissan Micra?
Why don't you give a perception check, Margaret?
Well, that's a 1.
Oh,
Great.
Critical fail.
Critical fail.
Oh dear.
This is my cart. So if you could help the frog take the wheel off.
And I turn to the rest
Great.
of them and I say, look, I've got 3 kids and I can tell if someone's lying, and this little gnome ain't lying.
Yeah.
So
look,
let's help him.
I believe every word he says.
Yeah, let's do it.
Although he did try to slap me, and that does make me quite angry.
No, that makes me trust him more, to be honest.
Many of us have at times attempted to slap you. It has always come from a place of profound love and respect.
Oh, yes, I love slap.
Feeling a lot of anti-jump energy in this session.
Oh, no.
Maybe
no,
I should
no,
just
no.
shut up.
Occasionally you use words like session, which confuse and alarms me. However, I deeply respect you as a friend, as a soldier, and a man, or whatever it is you are.
Any time we spend together is like a jam session.
That's exactly it, because we're all pros and you never know what's going to happen. And usually people tell us we're really good at the end.
Okay, whilst we're helping this fool fix his wagon, I want to check out the goods, see if I can get more of a sense.
Do you mean
of
me?
Yeah.
Paul Goodman.
Yes. Show us your butt.
Shows your setup.
Yeah,
Show us your setup.
roll an investigation
A
check,
tight setup.
Blair, to see if you get. Meanwhile, Morric and Jay, if you could roll strength checks to see if you can lift
16.
the cart.
Yeah, sure.
And shall I do the wheel?
Yeah, sure.
You see doing the wheel.
Blair pretends to be helping, but is scoping out them goods.
I got a 13 for dexterity for changing a wheel.
That's probably good enough to take a broken old wheel off a car.
Nice.
What did you get, Jump and Morric?
I got a 12, which perhaps is because I still have one palm on this Boggle's forehead, and I do refuse to
He's
take
not
it off.
fighting anymore.
I got a 13. There's no excuse because I'm not foreheading a tiny gnome. So I'm just.
Foreheading, as we call it.
It happens a lot.
With a 12 and a 13, you feel like that's not going to be enough to lift a heavy cart.
Okay.
And yet, the cart isn't as heavy as you were expecting it to be.
Okay.
And
Blurg,
Blurg,
what have you
when
found?
you look into the cart, you see that it is just some empty boxes underneath the sheet. There's not much there. And I'm going to need you to roll initiative for me.
Oh, boy.
Oh, good. Okay, here we go.
Okay, that's 9.
11.
Jump got a 12.
Yeah, so Boggle clambers up onto the cart and he pulls out a long brown cape and a wide-brimmed hat.
Ooh.
Grumpo?
Pops him on and says,
Give us everything you've got or face the wrath of the merciless wild-eye bandits.
Oh.
And we all
It's
go,
a trap.
Oh.
and 5 more gnomes pounce out of the trees
Oh,
down.
Look, I am just saying, someone tries to slap me, they are evil. That is precedent.
I still trust them.
The gnomes get a surprise round on you.
Seems unfair.
Boo.
I don't like this development.
Yeah.
I've turned on Boggle.
Everything's coming up Jump House.
So, Boggle's going to go first. Let's get those initiatives. So, Blur got a 9.
Jump got a 12.
Morric got a dirty 20, which I have now learned is a 20 that's when you add is something adds up to 20.
Oh, okay.
I saw that apparently that's like D&D slang, a dirty 20.
I like that. I like it a lot.
Didn't realise we were rolling with a pro.
And I got an 11, just to confirm.
Fuck yeah.
A dirty 11.
So,
Dead.
the
dirty.
gnomes
Dirty.
take out the scimitar esque blades. It'd be weird for but they're more like knives because they're gnomes. So they just have knives that look like normal sized swords in a gnome's hand.
This could be our most adorable fight yet.
Boggle has it out for you, Jump. So he rolled. Hey, does a 5 be your armor class?
Oh, do you know, it's so close.
Yeah?
16.
Ah, damn. Well, Boggle jumps off the top of the cart towards you, clearly overestimated the reach of his own jump, and just falls face first onto the ground in front of you.
I'm ready, evildoer.
Let's see how the rest of his crew does. Nope. The second one whiffs, takes out the knife, slashes at the back of Margaret, and also does, the death perception's off. What's your armor class, Plug?
15.
Yep, the second one, he goes to take a slash at you and also misses. These gnomes feel like maybe they're not the most competent. And that could be the dice telling that story. Okay.
Their self-esteem is broken. We must strike now whilst they are demoralized.
The fourth gnome goes for Morric, and with a natural 1, just absolutely trips over their own feet and falls face first.
Oh dear.
And let's just see if the last one can do anything. Okay, now a 13. Nope, we've established that's not enough to get to jump.
This little bunch of gnomes all just trip over their feet.
These poor little bastards.
These poor little bastards. Well, that was their surprise round. So they jumped out of the trees and then just all fell over or missed.
Oh, God.
Well, that was very surprising.
I admire their spirit greatly. It shall be a tremendous honour to murder each of them.
Oh, come on now.
Now it's Morric's turn. You are presented with one face first in the dirt at your feet.
And are the rest of them also down in the dirt? Have they all fallen over?
Prone?
2 others have fallen over, but at least 2 others are stood up. They just missed, but they're still in a fighting position, ready to strike again. Yeah.
Now's the chance to bathe in their blood, Morric.
Oh gosh, you poor bastards. All right, can I please? This is going to sound really dumb, so bear with me. I've got a prepared spell. Do I have to roll for my prepared spell, or does it just happen? Do I just do it?
Depends on the spell.
Yes, exactly. Some do. It should say if you've got the card. It would.
Yep.
What spell is it?
It's called Entangle.
I'm pretty sure maybe they can roll dexterity check on that one, but I think it does just happen.
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground, blah, 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 blah. A creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants.
What is the area of effect on that?
90 feet.
Great. You can get as many of them. They're all gathered around the cart. Oh, we've established they don't have strength because they weren't adding anything.
Oh, no. Maybe we can have a stern talking to once they're entangled if it works.
Yeah.
That is not in line with my tenets of conquest, guys. I just want to remind you all of that.
Yes, but remember, I'm casting this. I'm neutral good or whatever. So I'm trying to be nice-ish.
I have a very persuasive haiku that may change your mind.
Yes, good.
Oh, I'm also neutral good. Boring.
So what? I'm lawful good and I'm absolutely a criminal.
Does that mean you're a stickler then?
Stickler for the rules.
It's a very specific set of laws.
Okay, yep,
They
right.
have a very specific set of laws.
Great. So they have to roll a 13
That sounds about right. Mine's
strength
12,
saving
so.
throw to not get entangled by the vines.
Okay. I'm so sorry, little friends.
Boggle did save. Nope.
What mighty foes you've given us.
Boggle and one other gnome did manage to save.
Oh,
so
they did it.
2 out of the total sets of gnome
Bless them.
have managed to avoid your entanglement, but the others are restrained, which will make them easier targets.
Are into your haiku right now.
Yep.
Get in there.
Cannot wait to mete out justice on these fools.
No, listen. Jump. Gnomes fight hardily. A respect blossoms in foes. The chance for mercy. Yes?
Maybe.
That's a pretty good one. Were you just
think
thinking of that whilst all the entanglement was happening?
In our world, I believe it took 1/6 of of 6 seconds. A second. I am remarkable at improvisation.
It is the gnome's turn again because they had a surprise round and then did roll. The only thing they rolled well was initiative.
Go Boggle. Go Boggle.
Oh, they're so hearty.
Go Boggle.
So Boggle uses his movement to pick himself up in front of Jump and goes in for a second attack, being like,
You condescending prick.
and he brings his dagger down on your shin.
He reaches up to your shin.
Ow, man.
Yeah.
But you have a strong enough armor that it just bounces off. And Boggle looks up at you like, oh.
Could you just part your armor a little bit so he can get it in? But just
Absolutely not. That is that is not the commands of Tier God of Justice.
I'm feeling
give him a
uncomfortable.
pity
They're
stab.
they're failing so hard.
Look,
I'm having one of those social anxiety moments where I'm just watching this unfold. This is horrible.
fortunately for me, I don't suffer any kind of self-doubt similar to that.
The other unrestrained gnome is going to make an attack on Margaret. Margaret, what's your AC?
Can I ask how, what's the height difference between a gnome and a dwarf?
I'm
Is there much?
taller.
I'd say, yeah.
I'm 4'5".
Okay. What's a gnome? Are they a little bit smaller?
A gnome.
So you're still looking down, right?
Yes.
I think
You're like fucking
out of this group, between the gnomes and Jump, I'm actually medium.
I'm curious.
Yeah,
right,
I'd say that the gnomes are just a little bit taller than Blurg.
Oh, they're taller than
more on
Blurg.
gnome
Okay,
level.
okay.
Yeah.
Small as
Yeah,
Blurg.
Blur is. What did I say for Blur? Is he 2'5"?
Yeah.
Wow, that is very small.
He's going to be riding on all of our shoulders at some point. This is going to be great.
No wonder he sees their point of view.
But the
2'6", mind you.
2'6". Every inch
other
counts.
unrestrained
Hey.
It does.
gnome, he fails as well. He goes in for the second attack on Margaret's like,
Beans.
Oh, come on. You can
And then
do
the-
it.
Other
Come
four
on,
are
try
going to
your
use their
best.
actions to try and get out of the entanglement. No. No. Yes.
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Two of them have become unentangled, but that was their entire turn.
Francis and Jerry, they're out. Whoa.
It is now Jump's turn.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And Boggle is stood below you, looking up with panicked eyes.
I just imagine him just being like,
Yeah.
trying to break into your little leg armor.
Look, you've got heart, little man, and I appreciate that. But you know what? Thievery is bad. It's bad. It's evil. And he takes out his trident.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
Douse the flame of hope. And he goes to just bring it down square on like the middle of the skull of
Great.
Boggle.
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
So
They're just starting out. Or they're trying to get their way in the world. Do we have to?
Jump has to. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That is an 11.
Boggle's armor class is 12.
Tough
As you
guy.
bring the trident down, he maneuvers so that he's sort of in between the prongs of the trident.
Aw, says Jump. Looks like I'm a bit rusty, guys. But also, see how quickly he moved? That thing is electric.
Anything else you can do this turn, Jump?
Any free? What are free actions? Moving and speaking.
Yeah, well, moving isn't. Moving is part of the movement action. Although you haven't,
Oh, yeah,
done
true.
that yet, though. So if
Yeah,
you,
you could you could move further away from Boggle. You could move out of Boggle's walking range.
Yeah. Okay. So what Jump does is just shift his feet slightly and rest on the trident, and he's just looking down at him.
Okay, the image in my head was just kind of like jaunty, kind of leaning
Yeah,
on the back. Like,
That's what he's doing.
excellent.
Margaret, it's now your turn.
How much does a...
So is there gnome way?
What the heck are these things again?
You're gonna chuck it over a hedge.
And what the heck are these things? What are these things called again? I blanked on
Gnome-
the name.
Gnome
thank you.
bandits.
How much does a gnome
You are
weigh?
asking that.
I'm asking how much a gnome weighs.
They're a medium humanoid.
Oh, medium humanoid.
But that's quite a vague. I think that's
Isn't that you, Jen?
a lot
I'm
of
gonna
races
assume that's
fall
more than
into
10 pounds
medium.
then, huh?
I think if I type gnome weight into Google, it's not
gonna
going to
be more
give
than
me
10 pounds.
Yeah, it's 40 pounds.
Oh, can I hack him into quarters and then throw
You can
those?
throw his shoe.
You can try.
No, in that case, I've still got the other unrestrained gnome.
Yeah,
Can I
absolutely.
speak to him? And I say, now, I don't really want to smash your head in with my hammer because
Oh.
you're very small and kind of cute and
and I respect you.
And you're not doing too well, to be honest, and I think this would be over pretty quickly. So how about we all just take a time out and we have a little sit down, and then afterwards we'll go on our way and you can carry on with your enterprise.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Okay. What do I persuade with? I persuade with charisma. I'm a little charismatic.
I'll persuade with my charisma of plenty.
Oh, don't know. Oh, damn it. Oh, jeez, that's a 7.
Yeah, surprisingly, it wasn't convincing enough.
Oh,
This is a gnome that's turned to a life of crime, and you think just
Are they
telling him to take a
teenagers,
time
are
out?
they?
It's a hardened criminome.
No, I think
Margaret's
that
no
would
experience
make
with
it
teenagers
sadder
yet.
that you're killing these
It would.
if they were young.
It
They're
would.
in the
I think-
they're in the mid-20s, so it's still a little bit
Oh,
sad.
that's fine then. Once you've got past 20, it's fucking waste you are.
You're not cute anymore.
No, you've lost all your potential at this
Um,
point.
They made their
but-
choice.
You know
It's a
that
hard knock life for us. Yeah.
this gnome was not dissuaded. So are you going to take an attack upon them?
I would like to just try and shove him away from me and like knock him. I want to try and knock him prone.
Okay, give me a strength roll.
I'm fairly strong.
Yeah, you're a hardy little dwarf.
And so is Margaret.
Hey.
Ooh, that's a 22.
That's going to be more than enough to put this gnome on his back. I don't think it would have taken that much, honestly. I think it would probably be an opposed check. So I don't think, based on how they've been rolling, don't think they're going to be a 22. Oh, they didn't do badly, though. They
No.
put up a hell of a fight with that 18, but no. Flat on their back.
I want to just
Not completely embarrassing.
shove him straight forward with my hands.
Oh, the embarrassment.
Well, take that as a lesson.
I'm now...
Do what your elders tell you.
Finishing blow now, Maggie. Go on.
You have another go first, and then I'll think about it.
Blurg, it is your turn now. What would you like to do?
Blair. Okay, I would like to speak with them one last time. And specifically, what's the main guy's name again? Boggle.
Boggle.
And he's on his
Fan
back.
favourite Boggle.
He's now been pushed over.
No,
Is
Boggle's,
that correct?
Boggle's sort of manoeuvring between the bars of a trident.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Being rested on jauntily.
Prospective enemy, I must urge you. I was raised by Clan Budser.
Almost slipped up there.
nearly fucked that up.
Kimono nearly parted entirely.
Why Budser? We've got to have the guy who's like on Reddit. Like, hang on a minute. We've got to let him have his day. Prospective enemy. I was raised by Clan Wybudza to respect my enemy enough to fight with my utmost strength when he challenges me. But since then, whilst journeying with this admirable group, this league of heroes of some description, it has occurred to me that sometimes it is dishonourable to become too dependent on tradition. I must ask you one last time before we commence in full combat to reconsider your actions and consider running and fighting another day.
Make a persuasion check.
Definitely
Okay.
kill him.
Oh, is this technically... No, they're gnomes, they're not animals. It's not animal handling.
Whoa.
No.
Pretty
That'd
fucking
be
judgy.
wild.
Pretty judgy from the grow.
Wow.
But wait, if we think about it, Blurg
Wait,
is a
are you saying
frogman.
that animal is some sort of...
But like Blurg is a frogman. What if he considers humans as he might consider humanoids as animals?
That's right.
That could be his
Well,
legit
that's an
animal
interesting
handling.
Coming from a race of slavers.
Hey,
Not all of us consider the word animal to be a derogative.
hey, Nell.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stand for that kind of bullshit.
Okay, my persuasion was all right. Mine is 14.
Oppose.
not quite enough to dissuade Boggle, I'm afraid.
What does he say? Or do?
He says, "Fuck off."
He
Mate,
says,
You underestimate the wild-eyed bandits. We've been at this for all of 2.5 months.
In that case, it will be a tremendous battle that I welcome with all my heart. Right, arboreal awareness. There a tree nearby?
you're in the woods, Paul.
Good,
Yes.
good to hear it. I jump 15 feet into a tree.
Okay.
I don't think I have to roll. Yeah, I just do that.
do.
And then I shoot back at okay, is there one who's unrestrained and not currently being held down with a trident or pushed
Yes, two of them did just unrestrain themselves in the last turn.
what are their
over?
names,
I'll aim
Sarah?
at one
Oh,
of
you
those.
want their
Francis
names?
and Jerry.
What were those now?
Francis and
Francis
Jerry.
Yes, they are. Francis
All
and
right,
Jerry.
then. Can you tell us something
I'd like
about
to
their
take-
backstories, what they love, what they hold dear?
I'll tell you that once they're dead.
Okay.
Oh,
You find
have
their
to
little
kill
diaries
them?
on them.
That works for me.
In their pockets. Dear Mum, I've met some lovely bandits. We're getting on really well, and for once I feel valued and part of society.
Oh, God,
it's
no.
really great to be able to contribute and send money home to my dear sick sister.
But then you turn the page over, and it goes, I skinned a dog today. Yeah, just to feel something.
Just to see it.
He came over to me and he was like, hi, be my friend. And I skinned him.
Like a friend would.
Now, do I get... okay, I'm going to shoot him with a bow.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a longbow. It's pretty good.
In my mind, Blurg just pulled out a little gun. And I was like, what?
Sideways on.
Bam, bam, bam.
Brap, bwap. He runs the arrow across his forehead, coating it in his own poison.
Ooh.
And then, shoots.
Going for the kill.
Yeah. Fighting Spirit. You get 3 attacks plus... No, is this right? Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have written it down in notes form. You know what? I'm not going to use that yet. I don't think I'll need it. I'm just going to shoot an arrow at one of them and see how we get on.
Okay.
Absolutely ice this gnome, Paul. Come on.
Absolute
Attack
fool.
bonus for the bow, plus proficiency, plus dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So my initial roll of 6 suddenly doesn't seem so bad. Plus 6 on the bow is 12, plus 6 from proficiency and dexterity makes it an 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Jeez.
Okay.
Roll damage.
That's a 2. But he's now going to have to do a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned.
So as you spring up into the trees and out of sight, an arrow flies down from the foliage and shoots through Jerry's shoulder.
Oh,
And he's like,
Oh, it's actually not that bad. I thought it would. It feels like maybe it's only 2 points of damage.
but then
Depends on how many you've got, my friend.
he
Oh, also, I felt like maybe there was some poison on this, but actually I'm quite hardy. I'm Jerry, and I'm maybe better than other gnomes here.
I'm Jerry,
Thank
baby.
goodness I eat my
was just
fruits and
checking,
vegetables.
but no, it does seem like you legitimately did add all those things to your roll. We were all like, was that too many things? No.
I don't think so. It said proficiency and yeah.
Yeah, your proficiency and your dexterity, and you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Was the proficiency with weapons? Or?
That's my proficiency bonus, which is plus 2, plus to my dexterity, which is 4, so that makes 6.
Oh, yeah, no.
Have you added that to the dexterity modifier already?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Because I think I did with my charisma.
Yes, you have, because a 14 dexterity would not get you to a plus 4.
So wait, should that have been 2
Yeah.
weaker?
Well, you don't.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But it
So
still
from
hit.
now on, just add the saving throw.
No, you know what? That your dexterity is correct, Paul, because you get a plus 2 for being a grung.
Ooh,
Your
nice.
proficiency, you wouldn't add that to the attack. So it would have been 2 less, but it still absolutely hit that gnome. Morric, we're back to you in the order.
So Jerry is the only one that has damage right
Yeah.
now. Right.
But Margaret pushed 1 onto their back, and there's still 2 entangled in your vines.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll. Are any of them close to me?
Yes.
Close-ish.
Yeah.
Which one is close to me? Frank?
Let's say that Gregory is. That's a new
Gregory?
name. Yep.
Gregory. Maybe I'll just try and whack him with my quarterstaff. Hold on, wait a minute. With a cantrip, that I can use them as many times as I want.
I think so.
Or
But
no?
Entangle is a concentration spell, so you need to make sure if you cast another spell, it's not also a concentration spell.
Oh, yeah.
I get you.
You
Are
can, as
you
long
able
as
to
it's
cast
not
another spell?
concentration. Yeah.
No, yeah, you can, right.
Because that's
You
what
can,
this is. That the
yeah.
C that's on the card, right? Does that mean concentration? Okay, great. Because this one has nothing on it, so I'm assuming that means
Great.
it's just like a 13 is my spellcasting ability. Okay, it's basically my quarterstaff gets imbued with nature's power. So it says for the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack, and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon and the weapon's damage die become a D8.
So your spellcasting ability is the 3.
Is 3.
Yeah.
Okay, got
So
it.
you'd add that.
So I'd add that to my
Yeah.
roll. Okay, I'm going to use that then. So I don't know how to pronounce this. Somebody from the Isle of the UK, how do you say that word?
Shillelagh?
That'll do.
Shillelagh.
Is that what?
Oh, shillelagh.
Yeah.
I
Shillelagh.
believe it is a shillelagh, but I'm not sure why
Okay.
I think it's pronounced.
Because I'm obviously very far from there, and I was like, shillelagh.
Yeah.
That's
Obviously,
what it
also
is now.
asking an English person how to pronounce something Irish or Celtic is
Yeah.
definitely the best way to go.
Let's go with shillelagh.
Sayors? Is it Sayors, Ronan?
All right, let's go with shillelagh. I'm going to say that I cast that.
Shillelagh or
Shillelagh?
shillelagh.
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 Shillelagh? Let's go with shillelagh, and I'll look it up later.
Go what feels
Shillelagh.
right.
So I'm going to cast that shillelagh on my quarterstaff, which means it's magicals.
Got that
Well,
shillelagh
magicals,
on my
you know.
quarter
It's
staff.
magicals.
Yeah.
It's jellicles and magicals.
So I can use my spellcasting ability instead of my strength, because my strength is 0, so that's not great.
Let's not do that.
I'm going to try and whack little... Who do we say was in front of me?
Gregory.
Whatever.
No.
Great, that's right. I'm going to try and whack little Gregory with my quarterstaff. Oh. Well, that wasn't actually that bad.
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20.
Oh my god. Yep.
I honestly now don't know if that's actually
It says-
proper or if I've just made
No,
that
that's
shit
true.
up.
That's
No,
a
that's
thing.
true.
Now.
It's a thing.
It is a thing. Okay. Okay.
It sounds even better with an Aussie accent.
It really does.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20. It's a dirto 20.
Oh, got a dirty 20.
Sounds like some
We should clean
horrible, some sort of horrible London slang for your bum.
Yeah, troubles.
So yeah, roll damage, because that definitely
I'm
beats
so
Gregory's
sorry.
armor class.
You can do non-lethal damage if you choose.
Gregory, I'm sorry.
Finish him.
Can I knock him out?
Yeah, you can choose if
Instead.
you
Slay
hit
him.
If you take all his points, you can choose to just
Ooh,
knock him
okay.
out rather than kill him, right?
Okay.
Can you capture him and have him as a sort of pet?
Is this back to grung slavery? Is it?
Asking for a friend.
I'm not saying not that bad. I rolled a 4.
I thought. So yeah, you like knock a few of Gregory's teeth out as you bring your quarterstaff across his head, and he looks dazed by the hit.
Gregory, dear, just stop.
Gregory, darling.
You must abandon your path.
Listen to
It
Grump.
will lead surely to your inevitable death with an arrow in your eyeball.
Well,
Aim true, Blurg.
I think what they're all
It
trying to
is-
say is fight to the death, fight for what you believe in, and good will prevail.
we are back to Boggle.
Go Boggle.
Oh, Boggle. Finally, Boggle rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
Shit.
Finally
Oh,
making
well done,
himself
Boggle.
known as a presence on this fight.
Good on you, Boggle.
And so he jumps forward with his little knife towards Jump. He makes contact. I have to quickly look up what damage his weapon does.
Weren't
because
expecting
you
it to
know,
hit.
Yeah, exactly. Hasn't done so far. Oh, okay. He did 6 damage.
All right.
Doubled
Ooh.
because it was a critical
Gosh, Boggle.
hit. So he did 12 damage to you, Jump.
Jesus, is that what happens when you get a natch 20?
Yeah, you double that attack.
Oh, I thought it was advantage on attack.
Shit.
No.
It doesn't it vary from thing to thing? Some people have feats that lets
Yeah,
them do.
but
I don't know.
if you,
Sometimes you can sometimes it could be triple.
yeah,
I think,
but it's
if
just double, and the knife finds purchase between the plates of your armor and sinks deep into your skin
Shit.
for 12 points of damage.
Dang.
And now,
So we go from being like, oh, just let him hit you a bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I imagine
shit.
we've now all
And now
changed
we
our
see-
tune.
Oh crap!
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see if the other gnomes escape. No.
Oh,
But Gregory, he's gonna try and attack you now, Mark. 19, that's gonna hit. So you just smacked a bunch of Gregory's teeth out, and he's coming
God
back
damn
for
it,
you
Gregory.
with his knife for 2 points of damage as he slashes across your leg.
ouch.
Tide is turning for the
Gregory.
gnomes.
Gan-
Oh,
Gandalf
Gregory.
gnome rides over a hill. I join you now. The turn of the tide.
How many times
Oh
have
my
I got
God.
to tell you? These guys are evil. Kill them.
Margaret,
Ah.
Jerry also rolled a natural 20.
Oh, go on, bring it then, Jerry.
Man, they are firing out the natural
Fucking
20s.
Jerry.
Jeez, Jerry.
Jerry does 10 points of damage to you.
Oh.
Is this Jerry? That Jerry isn't the one I knocked onto his butt, is he?
No, Jerry's the one that
Okay.
Took an arrow, right?
shot with an arrow, yeah.
Blurg shot. Yeah.
Fucking
That makes
Boromir
sense.
up in here.
So how much does he do?
He does 10.
10?
Yeah.
Heck. Poo.
And then the one that you did knock on his butt spends his whole action getting back on his
up.
feet.
Yeah.
And so now we are back to Jump, who is has been stabbed.
Wow.
Yeah, look, all I'm saying, guys, is you got to trust me a little more often, okay?
The way of peace
Look, you can lecture us later. Smash the bugger.
is always worth exploring. Buds in May. I didn't actually count that
That
one.
is sometimes you don't need to, and that is a
Sounds
really
right.
good point, Blur. So I'm going to try and command Boggle.
Okay.
So speak a one-word command to a creature I can see within range. He must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect. At the time.
What's the word you're using?
Shit 'em.
Shit 'em. By I'm in your pants.
Asterisk.
Shit 'em right over the hill. That's one verb.
Undress.
No.
Thinner.
You know what? I'll save time. I'll do this wisdom save.
Can't think of more words for run. Scarpa.
Dig would be weird.
He did get a 17, Paul.
Ooh.
Don't think too hard about that word.
Yeah, no, never mind. Shit. Okay, he probably passed then. Dang.
But yeah, he's like hanging on to the dagger that's still within you. Sort of almost like he's abseiling off you.
All right then. This is pretty annoying.
Would you like to do any movement? This gnome.
Another sassy pose.
Sassy pose is harder now. I've got a shin injury.
You just hobble over it, try and leave.
Yeah, I'll probably just stand there and wait for the next turn.
Fair enough. Margaret, what would you like to do?
I think now she's taken a mighty blow, she's going to turn to face Jerry, unhook her trusty battle hammer TM from her back. She's going to swing it and try and just knock him, smack him, just
Cool.
thwack him,
Make
smash
an
him,
attack
Knock 'em,
roll.
smack 'em, thwack 'em.
Yeah.
knock him, smack him, thwack him. That's the tagline for the battle hammers.
That's the game we all created at the end of last
Yeah.
adventure. Real life gnomes.
D20 plus strength.
Yep.
That all?
Is that all?
Is that all?
Yeah.
At all.
Ugh, laughable.
Yes. I'm going to smack him. So D20 plus strength.
Wait.
Well, that's a nat one again.
Wait.
Oh
so
no.
you
Jeez, Margaret.
swing
Bit rusty.
wildly into the air, and just do
Throws her back out.
Yeah, like you're doing the hammer throw at the Olympics. You just end up doing a little bit of a spin on the spot and absolutely miss Jerry.
Yeah.
Who laughs at you?
Oh,
Oh, that's uncalled for.
that is uncalled for.
This is
That's
not a way
not
of
polite.
There's no room for that.
Blurg.
We were having a polite fight.
It turns out that you were right the first time, and you do add all of those things because you are proficient in the bow. So you do add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, right.
Yes.
Great.
So you were right the first time. We were all just so taken aback by the fact that you could roll a 6 and still.
And end up with an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm proficient in a hammer, so
it is
I would
crazy.
get proficiency as well if I hit with a hammer.
Oh yeah. So you add,
But I got an
add
axe
plus
crit
2.
anyway.
Yeah. Add plus 2 to that natural 1.
Well, that would have made
yeah,
it. That would have
LinkedIn
made it
accounts.
6 in total.
Still not enough.
Still a natural one.
Natural 1 is just an immediate fail. Yeah. Yeah. No. You whiffed so hard.
I whiffed so
I'm going to say
hard.
that your hammer flew out of your hand and
You
hit
shit yourself.
hit a tree.
Remember how far it went. Oh, God. Jen's LinkedIn page just really fucking flying together now. I have proficiency in a hammer.
proficiency in a hammer.
Blurg, please.
Yes, please. Yes. Now that I see that they are worthy opponents, I'm once again going to fire at Jerry, was it?
The one that,
The one I just failed to hit
yeah.
Yeah.
because he just hit me.
Yeah, let's that has to be avenged. Noble Jerry, I challenge you to not get hit by this arrow. I am unable, due to my strict code of honor, to surprise attack anyone. So please anticipate receipt of this arrow, and I shoot him. This time he wants to really coat the arrow in the poison, so he gets it in an armpit. So wiggles it around a bit.
Oh, yummo.
He's kind of confused at how it didn't work last time.
The armpit also says, meh, you do it.
Okay, right. Okay, that's a 10. So this is going to be.
Yeah, that's definitely going to
Lots.
hit when you add your, like,
That's probably gonna. Yeah, I'm not
definitely
even
gonna hit.
That's just gonna hit, isn't it?
So roll damage.
Why are you so fucking buff?
This is the only thing I'm able to do. Yeah, this is the Nell situation from my campaign. This is the Agnes effect, but it's all I can do.
It's so good.
I mean, like, you're 5 years from death at best, so
Yeah.
He's a master.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
a weird flex for me. Like, well, at least you're gonna die soon.
No, I mean, like,
As in, you've
like,
mastered your craft.
Yeah,
I
you've
know,
mastered.
I know,
You're,
yeah.
you're like, yeah, okay. I see.
Oh,
funny.
come on now. He's just doing a funny. He's a funny boy.
Funny.
Do I add anything to damage, or do I just roll the thing that the bow is?
Normally, the weapon will tell you if there's a plus to it.
Doesn't, so I think there's an attack bonus, but you add that to the attack.
It's probably just your dice roll.
Yeah, okay, so in that
Basic
case
bitch
it's
weapons.
5. I need to get a better bow.
Oh, I didn't add my proficiency bonus for my trident last time.
Oh.
Dang it. We're all learning.
We're all learning. We're all just a bunch of silly boys.
Silly fucking idiots.
You do 5 damage, and you see Jerry. This one goes through. Jerry looks fucked up this time. Last time he shrugged it off, made it seem like it was a funny joke, but now he is full Boromir and like.
Oh.
And shout, fuck him up,
He
blood.
does succeed in his poison check. Whatever it is, this gnome is hearty to poison.
Wow.
He's Tom Hardy to
But on
poison.
the other hand, he's probably going to die soon, so.
Kind of irrelevant at the end.
You are mortally wounded. It is time to throw down your arms and accept the joyous shame of defeat.
Never.
He says while spitting out blood.
I have underestimated you.
Morric,
You guys have really got to stop doing that.
we're back to you.
Okay, Game Master Sarah, how much is within 5 meters of me? What would be within my 5-meter
no.
range?
You've got the edge of you've got most of the car,
Okay.
and you've got 4 out of the 5 gnomes.
Okay, I'm going to use another spell, please. I'm going to use Thunder Wave. So
Sounds
it's a wave of thunderous force that sweeps out from me. Each creature in a 15-foot cube, originating from myself, must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect. And the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Wow.
So I'm going loud.
The ones that are restrained will be at disadvantage with this save. So, but I will say that Margaret is also.
Oh no.
That's. I think it's fine.
It's okay, Morric. What do I have to save again?
Maggie's into industrial metals, so
Yeah,
this
smell-
is this is part of the course.
She's breathed in a lot of stone dust at this point.
My spell save DC is 13, so you need to roll
What can I
higher than a
add?
13.
Is it
Or a
just
13. I think
12
if you
plus
add.
Constitution?
Yeah.
Am I proficient in my Constitution? No, wait. You said this was thunder, right? I've not got any sort of resilience. You sure it's not poison instead?
Alas.
I'm resilient. Could you maybe do a poison-based spell instead?
Too late,
Now-
Thunderwave.
Yeah. One of the gnomes managed to save.
Oh,
The other
nice.
3 did not.
Okay. So they need to take 2d8 damage, the poor bastards.
You roll those 2d8.
This gnome also didn't save. This digital dice stinks.
Oh. That's a 6 and an 8 for one of them.
So
Sorry.
Wait. So how much are you doing to me?
no, it's a cute. Let's
Yeah.
Okay.
all the damage to
To
all
everyone,
of them.
right?
Oh no.
So it's 14 to everyone. You did 14
Sorry.
damage to me.
I thought it was for
okay,
each one.
Margaret's down.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
No.
Wait.
But
I
Morric,
take it back.
Morric, you watch these
Gosh, we're rusty.
gnomes just sort of shatter in the force of your thunder wave. Like you watch them crumple and get flung into the undergrowth of the woods and hit the ground with a sickening thump. And you get the feeling that the 3 gnomes you just knocked back are not getting back up.
Shit.
Okay.
Which 3 did we kill?
But
Oh,
but
God.
neither's Margaret.
Oh, Margaret.
Jerry's still here.
Okay.
Fucking Jerry. Is he the guy? Is Jerry the one that saved?
He's a hardy boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boggle?
Boggle was out of the range because he's over with Jump on the other side of the car.
Okay.
Shit.
So we killed the 3 that we didn't name?
No, and one that we did name, but whose name I forgot.
We named Gregory,
Gregory's
Francis.
Francis, and Jerry.
Gregory, Francis, and then unnamed.
Unnamed.
gnome who, just to make you feel bad, was called Clistopher.
Aww.
I'm so sorry,
You're the
Christopher.
heart of the group.
Am I allowed? I'm not like once a spell is my turn, right? That's I can't then.
No regrets. That's not the D&D way.
I can't run over and do my cure wounds on Margaret.
Not till next time.
Not unless that's a bonus.
Okay.
That's for another round.
Oh, I see. Casting time, 1 bonus action. Gotcha. No, my cure wounds is 1 action.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
I also have a cure wound, so I can do that.
Great.
Okay.
In my go.
Will that just bring me back up to stable, or
I think. Well, if I can, I don't know what
stable
you.
but unconscious? I think. Right?
Mine is
you do
1d8
wounds.
plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So that's not too bad.
If they give you a plus amount of health, Jen, that'll bring you back up to that.
Will it?
Yeah. It's only if they did like a medicine check that they would stabilize you.
Fucking hell.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe I rolled a 6 and a fucking 8.
Yeah, that's a good
Look,
roll.
I mean, it's pretty
You did
brutal,
good
but
work.
you did kill all those gnomes.
6 and 8. Yeah, that was 14.
I was worried that more than one of us were going to die, so...
But not so early on.
No, I mean today.
Oh, today.
So-
Right, okay.
You look, this is fine.
She's not dead yet. She's just on the cusp of
She's
death.
unconscious or something.
She's not dead yet.
Her kids,
Jump.
her kids aren't orphans yet.
Boggle goes in for another attack on you, Jump, and thankfully is back to his old self. And
His moment of inspiration's gone.
yeah, the confidence of having really stabbed you badly the first time makes him cocky, and he does not
You're
manage it
believing
the
in
second.
himself.
You're like a Dark Souls villain. He just needs to time it carefully, rush in, do a good attack, and then run away again.
The
Wait.
other two gnomes.
I just realised I rolled the wrong dice.
Oh,
But I still rolled quite high on my 8. I rolled a D10 accidentally, but I still rolled an 11.
Should have been a D20.
oh, you still rolled an 11.
11. Is that better?
She's still dead. No, yeah, no, she's still
Yay.
unconscious. Yeah.
God damn it.
Plus side now, the gnomes are also
Okay,
still
right.
dead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Okay.
everybody. Continue.
The two remaining gnomes, seeing the absolute force that is Morric, decide to go for him.
Fucking animal.
But they also can't actually attack. Which brings us back to Jump.
So, how many rounds does Margaret have before she? Is it 3 rounds?
Once we
3,
get to-
unless she
I've got-
rolls a critical failure.
Because if I were to go and do it now, Boggle would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I think you've probably got a chance to kill.
I don't think we're in too dire straits right now.
Okay.
Could theoretically
So-
take 4 whole rounds, 5 rounds before you found out.
Okay, so I'm going to do something called Thunderous Smite.
Ooh, more thunder.
Oh, kill me more, please.
But this is on a this is on a single target.
Okay, great.
But you know, if it were on a group, I'd like to think that I'd have used it anyway. So yeah.
Blur just strokes his tree appreciatively.
First time I hit with a melee weapon attack during this spell's duration, my weapon rings with thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you, and the attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage to the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
Okay.
So you can all hear the thunder, but it's just annoying.
Yep. Make that attack roll then.
Okay,
What
so
a noisy battle.
noisy bunch of boys.
I'd do a loud spell next, except I'm dead.
In my dreams, in my dead dreams. 13?
A 13 hits.
Oh, thank fuck. Woo! Frustrating day. I didn't specify, but I think I'm gonna whip out my flail because I've got the trident sort of embedded in the ground.
Cool.
I whip out the flail, cast Thunderous Smite. My eyes glow even more impressively than usual and coolly. And hit him for 1d8 bludgeoning damage. So 4 bludgeoning damage, and then it's 2... Well, you got a strength saving throw on the thunder damage.
Isn't it? It's just a strength saving throw to not be pushed back. I think the damage happens.
That is very true. I'll just roll that damage. It may be irrelevant come the end of that.
I think it's quite poetic, actually, that our group is destroying these bandits using noise.
Yeah.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, thunderous music.
The next town will have definitely heard us coming, and they'll definitely book us a gig.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was 4 bludgeoning damage and then 8 thunder damage.
You hit Boggle with the bludgeoning damage, and he looks back at you like one eye closed and bruised, and he's like,
Is that all you've got?
and then the thunder just crumples him inwardly. He goes,
Oh, dear.
I regret nothing.
and then falls to the ground.
And standing over him, Jump goes, no. it isn't all I've got.
Ooh.
He looks quite pleased with himself.
I'd laugh at that, but I'm dead.
Yeah. Hey, Maggie, just see me? Oh,
Oh, shit.
sleeping on the job.
Margaret.
Don't
could
mind
you
me,
make-
just bleeding out.
Well, could you make a
Of
death
the ears.
saving throw for me, Margaret?
Yeah, I can. I'm on the brink of death. Oh, that's a save. That is a save.
Great.
Sweet.
Margaret, you are at home. You are in the place you know the better,
The toilet.
but no one's there. Your family isn't there, and you're left wondering why they wouldn't be there for you.
John. Kids. John. But I don't slip closer to death.
No,
Phew.
Blurg.
You. That would be awkward, wouldn't it? If you persuaded me to go on this journey and then
Immediately kill you.
killed me yourselves.
And then killed you in the first
300
10
metres
minutes.
down the road.
The title comes up. Thanks for everything, Grumpo.
It'd be
Yeah. Carry
My
you back
bad.
to Joan in 5 minutes. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Can we leave her with you?
Yeah. She's a bit too much to carry the whole way.
We've still got to go on the adventure.
are any of the kids up for the adventure? Maybe.
Got my eye on
We
Kit.
finally get to this fucking prison. Morric is the only one left alive, just scarred and beaten, and arrives at the prison. And just
With all
looks
of our
at
kids.
Looks at Grumpo and just says, I hate you.
Blurg, would you like to make another attack, which is almost guaranteed to hit?
I will appeal once more to the reason of the mighty Jerry. Jerry, you have withstood my poison inexplicably, I might say, and have proven a very adept at absorbing arrows into your person. Now is your last opportunity, with all of your friends dead, and your prospects of murdering all of us fairly slim, especially with me and this fine tree. I will ask you once again to consider living long enough to tell the tale of what you have seen here today, and of your noble colleagues who died so mightily.
Make another persuasion check, but this time
Okay.
the DC is lower because you've done damage to him and a bunch of his friends are dead.
And also,
So
I was
it's
really
an
poetic, right?
That's it. He's definitely not. Didn't just see his leader get crumpled into a ball by thunder.
That is an 11.
You just did it.
Oh my
You
God.
just did it. Yeah. It went from a 15 to a 10, and you just. So he staggers forward, and the knife wavers in his hand before he sheaths it and limps off, looking back, but keeps going. That was your, action. Do you want to shoot an arrow at the perfectly healthy gnome, or do you want to also?
What is it? Oh, there's one left. I thought we killed them all.
Yeah,
Who's left?
yeah.
Is it-
You
we
convinced
killed
Jerry to leave. There's
Christopher,
one
Francis,
other.
Gregory, and Boggle. And Boggle. Jerry, we've persuaded
Yeah,
to
there were-
leave. There were 6 in total.
Yeah, 5 more popped up.
Yes,
Boggle
there were
plus
6
5.
total.
Who's the last?
The last one is Jondle.
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 Okay. Jondle, the same for you.
Make a persuasion check, I guess.
I imagine it'll be less.
What he said.
What I said.
Pointing at himself. Yeah.
I bid.
That's a 10. Yeah, bid.
Oh my god.
Ibid.
It was a grammar joke and then it was a grammar and frog joke. Fuck yeah. Rate us on
Can I get-
iTunes, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.
Inspiration point?
No, a 10 doesn't quite.
Oh, fuck.
A 10 doesn't quite do it. Do you
Yeah.
want to?
So long, mighty Jerry. I will keep your friends alive in poetry, including this one here. And then I shoot at him.
Great. Make that attack roll.
Perfectly healthy dwarf. All right, that's a 9 plus everything I have.
Yep, it's gonna do it. Gonna do it. Roll your damage.
I was going to work more on my strength on this journey, but I don't think I need to.
That's a 4.
Great. 4 damage. He's looking pretty rough, but still on
Okay.
his feet. We go now to Morric.
Uh-oh.
Can I hastily move over to
Apologetically move over to Margaret.
Margaret and cast Cure Wounds?
Yes.
Right. Can I do that at a second level spell?
don't
so
worry,
I get
I'm
two
only minus
d8s to
1.
roll plus my.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do it anyway.
Well, you might still need it. There's more
shit.
woods
Let's do it,
to
yeah,
come.
let's do it.
Kill me off again?
Let's do it anyway.
You're determined to kill Margaret off.
Hmm?
I'll play Kit. Don't worry, I'm
Alright.
into it.
Here we go.
No, Joan comes. That's it. Joan comes out as the avenging wife.
Fuck yeah.
I got a 9 altogether.
9. Yeah, Margaret, in your house,
Can I resist out of spite?
the door slams open, and you just hear the kind voice of Morric
Margaret,
pulling you
I'm
back.
so sorry. Are you all right?
I'm coming, Morric. She runs.
I've got
a bit of a waddle.
Margaret still faced in my really big hands.
Yeah.
Margaret.
Morric!
Coming is a sex thing as well.
Oh.
And a sploosh everywhere.
She's alive!
Her telltale sign.
Phew.
It's now Jondal's turn.
Oh no.
Come on, Jungle.
Jondal doesn't. Jondal doesn't.
Jondal does not.
All right.
Jondal, no.
Jondal does not.
Jondal does.
Some women
John do,
but
John
Jondal
don't.
doesn't.
And so we move on to Jump.
Okay.
Jump, there is one bloodied gnome stood before you.
Okay. Jump turns to Jondal, pulls his trident out of the ground. He goes, "You see, thought I told you. Bandit is bad." And then he attacks him with the trident.
Make an attack roll for me.
Hashtag not all bandit.
Jump hashtags him too, but doesn't understand the meaning of that.
He's trying to use it to promote a new brand of chicken wings. He loves it. And hashtag him too. I saw it was trending.
Wow, getting a lot of love for this chicken snack. So yeah, that is... Fuck me, it's an 11.
Does not quite do it.
Fuck.
You're rusty.
I'm rusty
You're
as.
rusty. It's okay. It's going to come back.
We're all rusty.
But maybe this is good. We return to the recently revived Margaret.
Fuck me.
Revived and moist.
I'd forgotten what it was like to almost die.
I'm sorry, Margaret.
I do not miss
I
that.
forgot what it was like to nearly be killed by Morric.
Jesus, Morric. When were the last
Sorry,
time
Margaret.
that you knocked me out with one of your area spells? Oh, it takes me back. Wait, are we still in battle?
Yes, Margaret. Almost one to go.
All right, well, let me see what I can do. And I stopped paying attention to my spells because I was dead, so...
Who needs them?
I will cast Mind Sliver.
Oh my god.
This sounds swish.
Yeah. You drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn.
Ooh.
Okay, so what saving throw is it? A intelligence?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I still have to do an attack roll.
I don't think so.
I would,
No.
DM, I would like to
Oh, yeah,
suggest...
it'll be an intelligence save. Yeah, that's fine.
DGM. I would like to suggest that Jondal has some sort of disadvantage based on the two thunder sounds that have assaulted his
thunder?
senses.
Listen, you can suggest that all you want, and it would not matter because Jondal did not roll well enough on the first go. So you see Jondal
It's a 12
already
that he would have to
quite
beat, I believe.
did not.
No.
You see his eyes glaze over, and blood starts to trickle out of his tear ducts.
Let me do my 1d6.
Thought you were going to say tits.
That's a 5.
Right out of his gnomey tits.
That's a 5 for
And he
damage.
crumples to the ground dead.
Shit.
Oh, that feels good.
And you are left amongst the wreckage of this brutal fight. You were led to believe, you were maybe disarmed by the ineptitude of the gnomes at first, but this was more
Definitely.
brutal than you were expecting, and it feels different than how things were 10 years ago. The camaraderie and joy you found in the victory then isn't, I imagine, what you're feeling now. You're probably feeling tired.
Speak for yourself.
My knees hurt.
Yeah, Margaret probably asked Morric for a hand up and then realises she threw her shoulder a little bit whilst chucking that warhammer around.
Oh, you still need to go find
It just reminds
the
her that
Warhammer.
she does. Excuse me, has anybody seen my Warhammer TM? Battle Hammer. My Battle Hammer TM Warhammer.
Hey, at least that takes the focus off your vagina pain.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me of that.
What?
It's a callback. I listened to the first 2 episodes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, that. yes, thankfully, this is very distracting.
Great.
So,
Anyway,
Is this from childbirth?
I would assume so, but I was talking about a different one
Oh.
that Maggie brought up when she was telling us why she definitely couldn't come on this trip. Anyway,
fortunately, it magically resolved itself, so we never need to talk about it again.
Comrades, I must urgently interrupt this discussion of Margaret's vagina to bring news that I have completed the poem to commemorate our worthy foes.
Oh, excellent. Oh, this is like old times. Come on, do this bit.
oh, flip yeah, let's hear it.
Bogle and Jerry, Gregory and Francis, and Plistifer and Jondal.
I'm pretty sure he's been Blistifer, and Clistifer.
That is pure poetry, man. You summed it up to a T.
Oh, that's perfect.
Truly, you are the talented one in this group.
I like the idea. The poem is extremely straightforward, but still got one of their names wrong.
Been a busy day.
A single tear pause down.
Tiny frog, massive tears.
Yeah. At which point he suddenly realises that he needs to submerge himself in water today.
Find a puddle.
Is there a lake?
Tell you something though, those kids coming out starting slapping your local paladin. See where they ended up.
Oh, I guess we did show him eventually.
Yeah, but you didn't see that on the road last time, did you? Hey,
They waged everything and lost. It is a great tragedy.
not one of us even called us sir.
No, that's a shame. I do miss that. I guess we're not quite the threatening bunch that we used to be.
I reckon it's the children who are wrong.
Perhaps there is less honour in our fighting than I had previously thought. I will reflect on this as I sharpen my bow.
I think it's
my
just
bow. It needs to be
sharpen
sharpened.
your bow. That's the problem. Sharper bow.
Quest Fantastic is Jen Blundell as Margaret Battlehammer, Nell Heald as Morric, Paul Salt as Blair, Paul Goodman as Jump Fundenden, and Sarah Keep as everyone else. Story by Sarah Keep, music and editing by me. Thank you so much for listening to episode 3. In the next episode, the justice-loving friends venture into the Wild Eye Woods. But now they're back in the relative groove, I foresee only good things. Speaking of next episode, we're going to be changing the day on which our episodes are released to Monday, so we can all start the week with a dose of supercalifragisticexpialidocious. So the next episode will be released on Monday, the 21st of February, which is only a week and a half away. But don't tell anyone else or they'll all want some. Tell everyone else. Again, it's been humbling how many people have gotten in touch this past fortnight to say they love the show. So thanks for everything, Grumpo Dewclaw, to you all. If you want to help us out, to be the boggle to our sense of justice, word of mouth is absolutely the best way of getting our name out there. So if you like the show, tell a friend, leave us a review, spread the word on social media, give your gran a call, the one you haven't called in a while because of the racism, and tell her about Quest Fantastic. It'll be good for her, character building, hairs on her chest. But most importantly, subscribe on your favourite podcatcher. Transcripts of our episodes are going out on our website courtesy of Jen. If you want more from us, Jen and Sarah host the Queer Actual Play podcast Roll Plus Heart, where they play a whole host of short-length TTRPGs. Paul Salt is a film critic for Screen Mayhem and hosts the podcast Jen and the Film Critic with Monstrous Harrod and Jen Blundell. And Salt and I host the podcast One Good Thing, where we find good things in bad movies because we have a lot to give and don't go on about it that much. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook at Quest Fantastic, send us an email at gmail@questfantastic@gmail.com, and Sarah's on Twitter at Penguin Panic for all of her beautiful artwork. All of the links and handles will be in the episode description. So, see you all on Monday, Feb 21st for another excellent quest. Excellent. Bye!